name is David Sutphen, and I'm one of the co-chairs of the Internet Innovation Alliance, which is a kind of a non-profit organization, a combination of companies, interest groups, non-profits, whose mission is to preach the benefits of universal broadband for all Americans. You know, with the new administration coming to Washington, the Obama administration, they have come out with a National Broadband Plan, which is going to roll out later this year. And I think what's great about that is we're finally at a stage now where everyone understands that we actually need a strategy for making sure that all Americans get connected. And so early next month, I think the expectation is that the Federal Communications Commission, which is the entity in Washington in charge of a lot of these issues, will start to roll out what it thinks needs to happen in order to make sure that all Americans can be connected.
Let's say your top 5 recommendations that you have for the White House, for this administration, on how they can execute that so that we can have a more ubiquitous broadband.
Right. Well, I think our view is, to the extent that there are pockets in the country right now where there's no connectivity, it's important that we address those. So the statistics are roughly about 92% of the American public has access in some way, shape, or form. About 65% of those actually have adopted it. But then there's still that gap of about 7% that don't have an option, whether it's wireless or wireline. So I think, you know, first priority is make sure that the folks who don't have any options get an option. I think the second, third, fourth, and fifth priorities all kind of relate to issues of making sure that whatever policy choices they make do not disincentivize investment that's happening, because, you know, the reality is, particularly in the wireless space, the more people that are on their iPhones or their Nexus 1s or you name it, the more traffic that's going to be flowing over those networks, and it's a finite amount of bandwidth. And so you need to build out that capability at the same time that more people come on. So making sure that the policy choices that are made continue to allow for investment. There's also a desire to make sure that on issues like the digital divide, that we don't make any steps that are going to reverse what are some encouraging trends, particularly in the wireless space, which is that, you know, communities of color in particular have gotten connected at much quicker rates as a result of, you know, broadband-enabled phones and the like.
If people want to find out more information about the IIA, where can they find you?
Just go into your favorite search engine and type in Internet Innovation Alliance, and there's a lot of interesting facts, figures. We do a lot of educational stuff, so I hope you guys will check it out.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.